And if you've ever had chickens and you've ever had the eggs, every once in a while you'll have that hen that just won't give up her eggs. How many of you know what I'm talking about? And they'll be rotten eggs, and they still won't give up their eggs. And the Bible describes someone who won't let go of the things of the world, who won't let go of the cares of the world, and heaps to themselves riches as this bird that's sitting on eggs that aren't going to hatch. And you can kind of picture the people of the world, and even worldly Christians, who are sitting there counting their eggs. Man, look at all these eggs I got. And isn't it that what we call retirement? What do we call retirement? Our nest egg. I mean, isn't that what they call it? Man, I got a great big nest egg. I've got great plans for retirement. The Bible says that that's a fool. You're not considering the end. That you're not even going to be able to enjoy it. You're like the partridge sitting on the eggs, and they're not going to hatch. You're going to find a correlation between a fool and someone who's gathering the eggs of the world. And just kind of gathering all the riches that it can offer, hoping that the IRA will turn into this, and hoping that this stock investment will turn into this, and hoping that the equity grows to this, and just that's all your life consists of. You know how fickle that really is? And by the way, do you know how manipulated that really is anyway? I mean, that little paper dollar is only worth whatever your government says it's worth. There's no gold backing that paper. And when they tell you that that paper is no longer worth anything, it's no longer worth anything. If you have opportunity to preach in a nursing home, I would encourage you to do so. Or if you have opportunity to go and be a blessing, just shake hands and sing and sit there and let them talk. It's probably one of the most rewarding ministries, because these people are just sitting there with nothing to do, no one to talk to, they're lonely. Sometimes they'll grab your hand, they just don't want to let go. But it's also a very sobering time, because you're looking at people who had built up nice houses. They're all living in these little tiny rooms. But yet they come from thousands of square feet of home. And you can sit there, and some of them are 2 in a room, 3 in a room. And they're sitting there, and they're just sitting there waiting. The family's just waiting for them to die. That's why they're there. They're just waiting for them to die, paying the bills, take mom off my hands, take dad off my hands, just give them their medicine. I don't want to have to worry about them. I just want to drop a card in the mail every once in a while, let them know I'm thinking about them. And so here they are sitting there, and they've watched their life get auctioned off. They've watched their barn get emptied as people come in and just buy everything. They've watched their land sell. They've watched their car get sold. And now they're sitting there just barely paying their bills. And they're realizing, long before they even die, that life did not consist of all those toys they had. If they could relive their life, they'd put a little more priority elsewhere. Especially when the family's not even showing up anymore. I think of one man, he was sitting there in tears. They had just sold. He had a workshop, and he did woodworking. They had just sold all the things that he had made by wood. They had sold all his tools. Now, the sad part is there's no way he could have ever gone back and used them anyway. But here he's still hanging on to them at 80 or 90 years old, still hanging. And now he's realizing it's gone. It's gone. So is he that layeth up treasure for himself, and not rich towards God.